Dirty Kanza 200 Cyclist. This 2017 course preview video is intended to be just a sampling of some of our favorite places along this year's route. We look forward to talking to you and hearing about your favorite places after the race. When you depart downtown Emporia with around 1,000 of your closest cycling friends, the first gravel you will see is after crossing the Cottonwood River on the southern edge of Emporia. For about the next 6 miles, you'll follow the flat gravel running parallel with the Cottonwood River. You'll get your first taste of the Flint Hills after turning south at mile marker 9.5. This local favorite climb is known as Roadie Hill. After you make this climb, on the backside is where the famous hike-a-bike section of 2015 began. Near mile 20, you will have completed the Towers climb on Road YY. This next several miles will be an open range area where you will descend from Teapot Mountain headed to the cattle pens on the Kansas Turnpike. Upon leaving the cattle pens area, you are entering private property that is owned by the Nation Ranch. We are very thankful to the managers of this land for allowing Dirty Kanza to use this section of road for the race. Please understand that this area is only open on race day. Near mile 35, you will have just come off some minimum maintenance roads and are on the path to checkpoint number 1 in Madison. On this leg, there will be several low water crossings, so please be aware of the current and changing conditions. After departing Madison and checkpoint number 1, you're on your way to Eureka for the halfway point. Once you have made it out of town near mile 51, you'll begin a 5-mile stretch west towards Texaco Hill. At the base of Texaco Hill, you might not think it is that bad. We will see what you were thinking halfway up. Remember, this is an oil field area, and at times the type of gravel can change very abruptly, so pay attention on some of those fast descents in your future. Near mile 73, you will come across yet another Road D. This time, you are in Greenwood County though. This road to the south leads you through some twists and turns to mile 77. Enjoy the view on this section as you never know what you might see. When you reach mile 94, you will be greeted by big, wide gravel roads leading you the last few miles into Eureka and checkpoint number 2, the halfway point on the 200-mile race. After leaving Eureka and checkpoint number 2, you will cross Highway 54 twice before mile marker 132. Be very careful at these crossing points. From mile 132, you will sneak north towards Madison and checkpoint number 3 after passing by the Dr. Pepper Mansion. Enjoy the views along this section of the course. Roughly 25 miles after leaving Madison for the second time today, you cross the Opie Hartford Road at mile 186. This will keep you headed back north towards Emporia and the sounds of the cowbells. At mile 193, you will cross yet another paved county road. When you cross this, you will start the descent back into the Cottonwood River Valley and through the old metal Bird Bridge. Congrats, you have made it to mile 200, but you aren't done yet. From here, the course follows along Camp Alexander, a local trail riding destination, and will take you out on Old Highway 50 for 1 mile before going back north and crossing an angled train crossing. Please be very careful on these sections of the course. You will shortly come back into the city limits of Emporia and work your way behind the Emporia State baseball fields. After that, you will come through the tunnel under Interstate I-35 and you will have your final hill of the Dirty Kanza 200. We cannot be more excited to see everyone this next week in our hometown. Congratulations to all the finishers and everyone that has attempted the Dirty Kanza. As a disclaimer, please remember that all these roads are open to traffic and that all rules of the road are to be used. It had rained the night before we filmed this video and actually a little on us during the filming. So understand where there might be some water on spots now, that can all change in a couple of hours in the Kansas sun.